Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out something. The Buffalo Bills lose 24-25 against the New England Patriots at Gillette Stadium. And they get torn apart for it, for losing by 1 point in Gillette. In New England, whatever. What's the deal with that? Like, seriously. Now here's my... I'm gonna break down the game in a little bit anyways. But I hear a lot of people saying they should have downed the ball in the end zone on their last possession. When he went out and fumbled it at around the 20-yard line. No, they shouldn't have. And I don't know why everyone is saying this. First of all, I have 3 reasons why I completely disagree. And I think any one of these reasons would be sufficient in its own, and all 3 together just blew anything else out of the water. A, Bobby Apler, who is the special teams coach and their assistant head coach, is 2008, and I believe it's 2003, but I might have that year wrong. Special teams coach of the year. Now, if you're the special teams coach of the year multiple times in a relatively short amount of time, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have a pretty good grasp on what you should and shouldn't be doing on special teams. And Monday morning quarterbacks, Monday morning kick returners, apparently, Monday morning coaches. That's exactly what's going on here. Special team coach of the year. That's reason 1. Why they should have done whatever he tells them to do. Second of all, the Buffalo Bills, just in general, as you can imagine, since they are coached by the special teams coach of the year, is an incredibly good special teams team. Special teams team. And, they know how to return the ball. Actually, I have 4 reasons. So that's my second reason. Third reason is, what is my third reason? Oh, my third reason is you're winning the game. You do what you've been doing the entire game. If you've been running that ball out of the end zone every time that you get a kick return, you do it again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again. All day long. Fourth reason is B. I don't know what B is. Is no kick return specialist should be fumbling the ball, much less a Buffalo Bill, for all of the reasons already stated. That just flat out should not be happening. Now, I'm not saying that the hit was not, hard, or maybe not. I'm not saying that it wasn't harder than is a typical hit. I'm sure that guy hit him as hard as he could, being, what the situation was. But no special teams kick return specialist should be fumbling the ball. Now, I'm not ripping apart this guy beyond saying that he shouldn't be fumbling the ball, because, things happen, and things are out of everyone's control, and yada, yada, yada. But he shouldn't be fumbling the ball, and that's one of the bottom lines. So, yeah, and this doesn't really have to do with anything, but I think it is imperative to make sure that you get that ball to the 20-yard line, which of course is what everyone is saying, that you should have done the ball in the end zone and gone to the 20-yard line. But I think it is imperative that you get that ball to the 20-yard line, because frankly, not even 20 yards is enough for what I would consider to be safe. Because you get one sack from the 20-yard line, and you now you're at the 10-yard line. Once you're at the 10-yard line, even if you've already been sacked and like you're trying to protect against it, like you are just risking a safety. Like, I know safeties don't happen a lot in the NFL, but trust me, I don't. Like, even when you have a good quarterback, as was shown when the Packers played Chicago, having a very good quarterback in Aaron Rodgers, and a very comfortable quarterback, and a quarterback, like he has all of the weapons to easily be a star. And even he can get sacked for the safety. And, I mean, that's what I'm just trying to establish is, yeah, if you think you can get that ball to the past the 20-yard line, which obviously he did, and obviously he could have, because I think he was at like the 20-yard line when he fumbled the ball. Yeah, run that ball and run it all day long. Beyond that, the Bills didn't lose this game because they broke down. At least not because they broke down at the beginning, at the end of the game. They lost this game because they started to break down at the very beginning of the game. And you're going to go, what? Yeah. It's because they broke down at the very beginning of the game. Because every time they got a yellow flag going down on that field, their chances of winning that game went and gone. If they had not if they had not committed as many penalties as they had, if you take away just like a fourth of those penalty yards, I think they would have won the game. You take away half of them, and they definitively would have won the game. And then the third major issue, actually there's only two major issues, because running that ball out of the end zone was not an issue, as I established already. But the second issue was catching the ball. You have got to catch the ball. And I know this is the NFL, and I know you get hit hard, and yada yada yada. But a lot of these balls that they dropped were balls that NFL players should be easily catching. I don't know. I just don't get it. You know what? I'm going to give Terrell Owens a lot of credit. Well, not credit, but, a lot of not ripping him apart. Because a lot of people are ripping apart Terrell Owens for this loss. And I don't understand why. Because they lost this game as a team, and they almost won it as a team. Terrell Owens was thrown to 3 times. He dropped 1 pass. Now that's completing 66% of your passes. Now, that's good. Especially for a guy who is known for dropping the ball. Terrell Owens is not known as a possession receiver. That's just the way it is. Everyone knows this. The media knows it. The teams know it. You know it, I hope. That's just the way it is. And for every time he caught that ball, he made, on average, a little bit less than 25 yards. Now, if that's not good, I don't know what is. Imagine if he would have been throwing the ball 7 times, and he would have completed that, only 4 of those passes. That would have won the game for them. If he's getting 25 yards completed on average per pass. I don't understand why people are at all turning into Terrell Owens. Actually, I do, because he's Terrell Owens, and that's apparently reason enough to do so. So, yeah. That's that.